Yes, one of the epic fallacies of atheism is the entire idea that science is this, very accurate field, this field, where you can make great predictions that will face the challenges of, eternity. When something is done in science, it holds forever. That that is completely wrong. Why? Scientific revolutions. Science is not, this field where everything is, perfect, where you can make real decisions, because we don't. Science is only a very crude simplification of nature. Nature is far more complicated than any physics or chemistry could ever, come close to. Because in nature, things do not happen in, a closed laboratory. Everything happens in the universe. The universe is the only laboratory, yeah, there is, the only accurate laboratory there is. And the universe, the entire, cosmos is extremely complicated. There are no scientists in history who have ever been close to be able to imagine the huge and enormous complexities that, the universe faces us with. That's why, science always has to simplify nature and try to isolate various parts of it in a laboratory setting. That's the only way a human being can study the complexity that is creation. Creation can only be studied in pieces because it's just too complex. And this is one of the great paradoxes of, the scientific progress of history. Because the reason we find out that Newton was partly wrong and even Einstein had errors is because they couldn't, take into account all the factors. They had to, simplify it and to make new assumptions and generalizations. That's how, science works. And, you give up a scientific theory when it cannot provide accurate data, when it cannot, produce new data and make new observations based on previous methods and such. Because theory, determines method and so forth. As far as religion is concerned, the way you can know whether a religion is, false is when it doesn't spiritualize the people of Earth. Because when people are not spiritualized by a religion, then that religion is in error. So if you do not become a better person, a more advanced person by a certain religion, then that is the point where that religion should be given up. That kind of sums that one up. Although there are a lot of religions that are very complicated, that are not getting enough attention in our modern world because we live in a world that loves simplification. This is beyond simply just, scientific simplification. I'm now talking about, the idealization of ignorance that is modern media. Yeah, TV and media to a great extent is the glorificator of ignorance, not Christianity fundamentalism even though fundamentalist Christianity is quite lame. It doesn't even come close to the ignorance MTV and such stupefying, television, mumbo jumbo can produce.